thanks for coming back and joining us for the 2-year anniversary edition of Recipes Mania. Crystal is not joining us with Renee and I today. She's in computer class, so we're filming the first recipe without her. This is my idea. It's a spicy ham and rice pilaf. And I started with the main ingredient, Vigo yellow rice, a small package. And instead of using just water to cook it with, I used half water and half of chicken broth. And to add the spiciness into it, I added a little bit of cayenne pepper. Once I cooked all the rice, I set it aside in the pot, and the next step was grabbing a skillet and cooking up some diced red onions. If you like onions a lot, you can add more. I did about a handful and sauteed them up. Got those nice and brown. Then I took a large ham steak, about this big, pre-cooked, and in the same skillet of the onions, I put that in there, cooked it up, added a little more cayenne pepper and some regular pepper. And the next step is to add these ingredients to the rice. So we're gonna put them together. Mix the ham in with it. Kind of mix these together. Now the next step is I found these at Publix and they looked really good. Crystal really likes the beans, so they're called Hoppin' Joes with black-eyed peas, tomatoes, onions, and jalapenos. Make that nice and spicy. I got 2 cans of those. We're adding the Hoppin' Joes into the mix. Adding can number 2. I did drain these ahead of time a little bit so it wouldn't be too soupy. Alright, I'm going to mix these together and then you guys can join me. I'm going to take it over to the stove to add the last ingredient. Alright, thanks for coming back. Now what I've done is I've mixed all the ingredients, the cans, the rice, the ham, and the onions together. Turned the stovetop on about 5 or about medium. And I'm going to let these simmer together for a few minutes, which I've done. Because Crystal asked for this recipe to be spicy, I'm going to add just a touch more of the cayenne pepper. Not too much for you, Renee, so it doesn't end up being too hot for you. Yeah. We'll mix that in. Then I wouldn't be complete without my absolute favorite ingredient to most recipes. Cheese. I like the extra sharp cheddar. You guys can use whatever kind of cheese you want. I'm going to mix it in. It's getting nice and heated up. After I mix the cheese in and stir it up, I'm just going to let it simmer for just a couple minutes, and then we'll show you guys what it looks like when it's all done.
Okay, so here it is, all finished, and we are getting ready for the taste test.
This was one of those recipes where I had no idea what I was going to do, and something kind of jumped out at me at Publix, and so far so good. That's really good. I'm sure Crystal will want to add more cayenne pepper. It's spicy, but not too spicy, so you guys can spice it up however you like. Try it for yourself and tell us what you think. Don't forget to watch the other videos today that we're posting. Thanks.
Bye.
Hi, we're going to be making fish tacos today, and we're going to start by cutting these up in squares. The onion, the tomato, and the avocado. Me and my assistant will do that for you.
See you next week. Okay? You'll have a good time. Happy anniversary.
Thank you. 2 years.
It's a year.
Okay. So now we have the tomatoes, onions, all in this bowl with cilantro, and I put a little bit of this sauce in it. And now you stir it all up. Just like this. And then we're gonna put avocado in squares, and we're gonna put this into the bowl.
Would you want to stay over at my house maybe one day?
We can cook another recipe.
Cool, but we'll do this one today.
Okay.
What is the white rice?
So now we're gonna put a piece of butter in the bowl, and now we're gonna put instant rice in there, and now we're gonna put some adobe in it, my favorite.
Mine too.
Now the next step is to stir it all up, and to make sure that butter in there is stirred all in the rice. This is the box that we use for the rice.
So we got tilapia here. It's already washed, and we're going to remove the darker side of the tilapia. So we just cut it out and get ready to put it on the pan. If you like, you can make it easier in just smaller pieces. Go ahead, just cut them in smaller pieces. Alright, and if you want to put some seasoning, we use the taco seasoning.
Crystal. Do you see
And we're
it?
just gonna right here. It's good. So we're going to place now the fish in the pan and just let it fry for a few minutes.
There's some of the fish. We're gonna cook a little bit more and we'll be right back. Okay, the fish is done and we will be back in just a minute to show you how to put it all together.
So we're gonna put the non-stick butter cooking spray. We're gonna place the flour tortillas for the taco. And we're just warming it up. Place some cheese on top so it can start melting. And have your plates ready so it's not overcooked. And here we have our so since we have already what we need in here, we're just going to go ahead and add a little bit of rice in the center part, and we're going to place a few couple pieces of fish. And on top is going to go the salsa that we made with avocado, onions, tomatoes, cilantro. Top. And we're gonna wrap it. I'm gonna put this end right here, move it forward, and then come around it, just like this. For the ones that like with sour cream, you can use a little bit of sour cream. It will help you to seal it properly. So we're gonna use the sour cream a little bit, put it on the side of the taco. And it closes. And there we have finished our fish taco.
Looks good.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for watching. Try it for yourself. Bye.